for both teams. And one of the players we'll be seeing in this one, Carmelo Anthony.
Yeah, you know, even from his college... days at Syracuse, Carmelo has always had the ability to step up in crunch time and more often than not deliver. When the fourth quarter rolls around, he seems to take his game to another level.
Well, with the way that Melo is able to create his own shot, Steve, off the dribble or in the post, that makes him very valuable and dangerous, particularly in the fourth quarter. I mean, he's a guy that makes it really hard to defend.
And one of the players we'll be seeing in this one, Carmelo Anthony.
Because he's so versatile.
Only one game away from Chicago here. The Bulls will be back home for the next one. Well, they are on top of their game right now, and guys on top of the league, the best record in both conferences.
Seeing where the Bulls are, they've been the story of the regular season in my mind, smashing expectations and really taking the league by storm.
Yeah, they've been impressive, no doubt about it. Among the league's best as we approach the postseason.
So the Chicago Bulls able to put up the first points on the board. And Lou Eldang gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Bargnani inside, working on Boozer. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And you look at Andrea Bargnani, he's always been able to shoot three-pointers. So the biggest thing with him is developing his low post game, accepting contact and being physical, taking advantage of that size inside.
And for Bargnani, developing a back-to-the-basket score mentality, taken right from the Dirk Nowitzki playbook. Pretty important weapon.
Yeah, and Dirk has said it himself, Kevin. When you're just an outside shooter, teams can really take that away from you. Being able to maximize your size inside, that's the key for Bargnani's development and maturation as a player going forward. He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
And that call gets an instant reaction from the fans.
Well, that's a whistle that did not go over very well.
Now here's Anthony. 26 points for him last game against Toronto.
He was a factor defensively as well. He blocked 2 shots. I thought he changed several others.
Now Butler. Following the miss by J.R. Smith from deep. Butler kicks to Dang. There's the dish to Rose. Another one falls for Chicago.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
Doris Burke had a chance to catch up with head coach Tom Thibodeau.
We talked about Amari Stoudemire and what he brings to the table as an opponent. The one thing Coach was most impressed with was how physically gifted he is as a big man, saying, you see him get up and down the floor out there, he moves like a guy half his size. He's just a freak of nature.
Thanks, Doris.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
Felton against Rose. It's stolen by Smith. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Soft touch-up for Rice. And it's all knotted up. Starting for Chicago, they won that game against the Detroit Pistons.
I thought the way they attacked the rim and got into the paint was phenomenal. It seemed like after a while, the defense just kind of waved the white flag. That's exactly what will happen when a team continues to attack the goal and come away with layups. It demoralizes the defense. How about this? They're shooting 80% so far. I know it's early, but offensively, they look great.
Felton against Butler. 6 to shoot. Felton goes in.
Well, he's got to watch himself now. That's 2 fouls already, and he can't afford another.
Yeah, that's a difficult shot in the face of a defender that towers over.
Well, you know, he almost seems to enjoy those mismatches, Steve. It gives him a chance to show what a strong finisher he is.
Now here's Rose. A 35-point game for him in the win against Detroit.
And Kevin, don't forget about his playmaking in that game as well. He was wonderful in terms of attacking the defense and figuring out when to shoot and when to find teammates.
Bulls shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. First free throw is good. Kirk Heinrich. He's checked in for the Bulls. So he picks up just one from the line that time.
Tell you what, guys, if you had questions about Amari's willingness to play a role on the team, he should have put them all to rest with how he came off the bench for the Knicks. Couldn't have been easy for him, but he handled it well.
Anthony can't hit. Chicago's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. It's stolen by Anthony. Anthony left side. Felton kicks to Smith. And that comes off the assist by Raymond Felton. Smith's got 5 now. Well, DeMar is dealing with those knee troubles. I forget he was really the one who first made the Knicks a destination.
Yeah, signing there in free agency in 2010. He had a huge season, averaged 25 points a game. And I think really energized that New York fan base. He was kind of the franchise player before Carmelo arrived.
Taj Gibson's checked in for the Bulls. Smith for 3, and the Knicks hit again from deep.
Well, he's found his game and has driven this quarter. He's gotten into a nice groove.
Bulls trail by 5. Heinrich pitches the Rose. Hit his foot, and it's being called a kickball. To Heinrich, three-pointer, hits the bucket.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading punches, that's how you answer.
New York comes into this one following a loss to the Raptors in Toronto.
Yeah, they gave away a lot of points at the free throw line in that game. Maybe it was being on the road, maybe they were just out of sync, but something had them rattled.
Steve, I don't know if it was the biggest reason for that loss, but clearly the misses from the stripe had an impact.
Just 4 to shoot. Smith, no good.
And if they know what's good for him, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes a shot. Oh, what a throwdown there. Man.
Now, Clark, that is just ridiculous.
Absolutely filthy. I don't remember ever seeing a dunk like that in the game. I certainly can't remember the last time I saw it.
Oh, man, that was just amazing.
Now, here's Felton. 17 points in his last outing. Hits it from three-point range. Felton's got 6 points.
Whole team's on fire right from the opening tip.
Pedal to the throttle, Steve, just like we like.
Noah with a screen on Felton. Rose attacking. Heinrich from outside. Amari Stoudemire with the rebound.
Boy, I'm shocked he didn't make that one. He usually knocks that one down with ease.
Felton the pass to Bargnani. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. Ramon Shumpert is checked in for Stoudemire. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for New York.
Now, they didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there. They're dialed in from long range.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
Cole Aldridge is checked in for New York. And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. Their last encounter was in Chicago.
And winning that last game, guys, they drove the lane and attacked the basket very aggressively. And it led to them drawing a lot of contact inside and causing some foul trouble for their opponent.
Now here's Rose. Right now averaging 31 points a game. And Heinrich gets it to go.
The defenders need to talk to each other. The communication lacking there on that three-pointer.
Felton attacking. Second chance shot. That one goes. Count. Felton's got 8.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
And stolen by Felton. Stolen by Rose. Gives him the lead pass. And Anthony with the block. They retain possession. No good from Gibson. The Knicks leading by 4. Felton kicks to Anthony. Launches a 3. That's good. 6 points for him. And what Steve mentioned was a good reason they came out on top. Some of their opponents' most important players, it seemed, spent a good chunk of crunch time, Clark, on the bench.
And that really gave them an upper hand late, Kevin. I love the way they went right at them in that game, attacked them, and drew a bunch of fouls.
Gibson with the steal. Anthony against Heinrich. Rose lets it go with the three. No good. Shumpert with it. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Felton against Dang. Felton dishes to Shumpert. Shot clock at 6. Outside, Felton. The three, and it's blocked by Dang. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation. Chicago making some changes. Mike Dunleavy, he's checked in for Muhammad. Pietrus comes in for Luol Deng. And it's Stevenson in for Kirk Heinrich. And Tinsley kicks to Pietrus. No good from outside. New York leading by 7. Pass to Hardaway. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Chicago's gone 4-7 from three-point range so far in the first. And that one's good.
Well, and the bounce pass was the key to the play.
The Knicks shooting 56% in this first quarter. An outstanding start for this offense. Here's Aldridge, defended by Gibson. Outside jumper. Pocket 6. Passes it to Aldridge. No good. Some solid defense there from Gibson. Bulls trail by 5. Pietrus from outside. Udrich grabs the board. Here's New York. He kicks it to Hardaway. Feeds it to Shumpert. That's good.
Yeah, nice fast break from start to finish, guys.
Especially on the back end. I mean, he polished it off perfectly.
Here's Tinsley. He's guarded by Udrich. And Tinsley kicks to Pietrus. Tinsley gives in the screen. Tinsley pass to Gibson. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's going to go on Cole Aldridge. The Knicks making a switch here. Miller's checked in.
Well, the thing you love about Gibson is his energy and his length defensively. He's got those long arms. He can bounce. He can really get off the floor. And he's smart, so he anticipates things before they happen at that end of the court. One of the best front court defenders there is in the league.
Yeah, he really is. A lot of defense, his motivation, and Taj has never had a problem with that. If he has the mindset that he doesn't want you to score, and he can make things very difficult for you, whoever he is guarding, you know, that's when he is at his very best. And so here is New York after the miss from Pietrus. Udrich dishes to Tyler. That's good. It's Udrich with the assist that time. And the Knicks lead by 7.
Even with the D lurking, he made it look easy with the soft finger roll.
Tinsley gets a screen from Gibson. Down low and stolen by Udrich. 1:37 left here in the opening quarter. Udrich off a pick from Tyler. Hardaway kicks to Tyler, shoots from 14, and again it's New York.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They sure are. That's 3 straight buckets that have come off of assists.
Here we are, 2 games left before the start of the playoffs. Let's take a look at the possible field. You look at Chicago, very strong season they've had, always at or near the top of the conference, and right now they're in first place in contention for that, exactly where they want to be as they close in on the postseason. And, of course, New York, 3 spots below.
When I look at New York, they've looked a little more vulnerable than we're used to seeing over the course of this regular season.
And more so than their playoff seed, I think. I mean, that has to be the concern. This is a club that's capable of playing at a very high level, but can they live up to that in the postseason?
And Udrich gets it to go.
They got themselves in front with some outstanding shooting right off the bat.
Yeah, it's been a clinic with that end of the floor, no question.
Tinsley pass to Dunleavy. He dishes it to Gibson.
What a huge play. Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, now's when they need a little spark anyway.
Here's Udrich, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Way to play in attack mode and get inside.
And you know, if you're on defense and you're going to foul, make sure it's a good one. They did, preventing the and one.
The Bulls making a switch here. Boozer's checked in. Here's Tinsley. Guarded by Hardaway. Dunleavy kicks to Tinsley. Bulls moving the ball around. Here's Boozer. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
So it wouldn't be a bad idea to put an extra body on him, get some help when he barrels his way in close. He's such a good finisher, he needs more than one guy to defend him.
Udrich dishes to Shumpert. There's the feed to Tyler. Stolen by Petrus. Takes it off the glass. And now just a 3-point New York lead.
Yeah, he didn't even bother to wait around for any help on that.
A one-man job all the way.
Well, it's been
Coming up this week.
up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
And I thought the key to that first quarter, guys, was the turnovers they faced with that aggressive defense.
Well, the defense, as you said, Steve, has been really aggressive, and it's paid off for them a few times already.
We've got Willie Green, Quincy Miller out there with Stoudemire. Then it's Bargnani, and it's Udrich in at the one spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Just 2 to shoot. Kept alive.
Well contested shot, and they did an excellent job of not fouling the shooter.
Defense is about effort and commitment and discipline. He's a good defender because of those things.
There it is, guys, that Olay defense. Just watching him go, Clark, right by.
I think we might be seeing which team is ready to take control of this game.
Yeah, that's a dunk that could absolutely get them going. I agree, Clark.
Here's Green, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Knicks lead by 3.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
Well, it's become one of the stories of the first half, Clark, just piling up points in the paint.
Chicago making a switch here. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Here's Butler. Heinrich outside. Outside Butler. Good, and Heinrich gets the assist. 10 points for Butler. New York's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Outside Anthony. Here's Stoudemire. And Noah with the block. Stoudemire against Heinrich. Butler attacking. Great D that time from Green.
It's kind of a shocker. The defense was there, but it wasn't right in his face. Kind of out of character for him to miss those.
Luol Deng is checked in for Chicago.
Jimmy Butler was the last pick of the first round back in 2011 by the Bulls. And last season, I tell you what, he really solidified his place in the rotation, guys. He's still developing his outside shot, but he brings an awful lot to life to the table.
4 on the clock. With the teardrop, the shot no good. Some solid defense from Butler. He feeds it to Heinrich. Back to Rose. Heinrich, right side. Outside Butler. Connects, the jumper drops. Butler's got 6 in the quarter. And for Jimmy Butler, what a story. Abandoned as a child, bounced around from home to home. One coach would take him in, other family would take him in. It was a very tough upbringing down in the Houston area. He overcame tremendous odds. And to be where he is today with the great attitude after a short time at Marquette, it speaks volumes of his character.
Well, it sure shows in his play, doesn't it? I mean, just the way he hustles and draws fouls, rebounds, defends. He can guard multiple positions out there. You just love his overall game and his toughness and what he brings to this team.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
It's been a good one for Butler. He has 12 points. He's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of 3-pointers.
Well, the defenders have that in the back of their minds now, too, so they're going to close out on him quicker. That should allow him to use the drive if he wants.
Ozzie Muhammad's checked in for Noah. Felton against Butler. Outside, Felton. Back to Smith. Smith, left side. New York needs to get off a shot. Gets it to go. And that's 11 points for Raymond Felton. And a little over 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Jang attacking. Back to Heinrich. Kicks it to Rose. Jang with the screen for Rose. Leads him in there. And stolen by Felton. Into Smith. Deflects the pass. Butler with the steal. Dishes it to Muhammad. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
That's the risky run by staying out there as he picks up his 3rd.
Cole Aldrich. He's checked in for Stoudemire. On its way from Rose for 2. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. And a closer look here at the hustle stance for the Bulls.
They've come out in attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing the ball repeatedly.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
Aldrich backing down. Lets it go. Hits the jumper. Aldrich has got his first bucket in this one. The Bulls have gone 4-6 in the field here in the second. Felton against Rose. It's stolen by Green. And here is Felton. 11 points in the game. Butler with the block. Here's Anthony. And another shot. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Heinrich hits to Rose. Back to Heinrich. Outside Rose. 5 on the clock. On the left block. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ozzie Muhammad. That is his first foul of the game.
Obviously, he's not afraid of physical play, but he still needs to play in control.
And he definitely wasn't in control that time. Everybody in the building knew it was an over-the-back call.
Felton against Butler. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Well, here's a group now that knows how to orchestrate from the wing. The top passing small forwards in the NBA during the past 10 games. Third is Carmelo Anthony.
The passes we've seen some of these guys make from the wing are outstanding. Truly gifted distributors.
Yeah, and one of the passes that you really need to prioritize and be able to make is that entry pass. Getting that ball inside. Accurately throwing it into the low post is really a bit of a lost art in today's game. That foul is really going to hurt him in the second half. I mean, he's got to sit and may have to be off the floor for a long time, and they'll miss everything he brings to their team. I mean, he's active, he's aggressive, he's smart, he's tough. I mean, they're going to miss his presence significantly.
For the Knicks, Jeremy Tyler, he's checked in for Hampton. And it's a man-jumpered in for Willie Green. Outside, Felton. On the wing, Shumpert. Working on Rose, and Shumpert kicks to Felton. The pass to Smith. A feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Smith's got 10.
Broke out the finger roll, guys. That was kind of a stylish finish.
Felton against Rose. Right side, Rose. Will not go. This is off the front iron. New York's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And that one's good. Shumpert.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Outside Rose. Outside Rose. Dang passes to Heinrich. Outside Rose. Muhammad with a screen on Felton. Muhammad defended by Tyler. Clark, their offense has been great here.
Yeah, I love the way they've looked. Really strong and together.
Yeah, and very aggressive, too. Keeping the defense off balance with their ball movement. I like the way they look.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And a moment to check out Derrick Rose here. They are loving what they've seen from him over the last month. Those stat lines have been tremendous. Second in scoring, 10th in three-point field goal percentage, and of course, passing, such a big part of his game, one of the top 15 leading assist men in the NBA.
And Steve, you look at that scoring average. I mean, he's been fantastic. Absolutely one of the most dangerous, lethal scorers in the NBA right now.
Taj Gibson's checked in for Chicago. Pietrus comes in for Kirk Heinrich. And it's Rose penetrating. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
He's very savvy in traffic. When he gets inside, has a kind of an uncanny way of shielding himself from contact and finding a way to finish at the rim.
And his body control is something else I like about him. I'm not sure how he does it, but the way he's able to hang in the air and change his shot to get it around the defender is purely amazing.
Felton dishes to Aldridge. Aldridge gets a screen from Felton. Here's Aldridge, defended by Gibson. And here's Felton from the arc. That's good. Felton's got 14 points for the game.
The defense not doing a good job at all getting after him. They've got to crowd him and make it tough for him. That's his second this quarter.
Rose kicks to Buck. He passes to Dan. Right side, Rose. Right side, Rose. Shot from the low block. Rose can't get that one to fall.
You know, with Derrick Rose out, a lot of people thought the Bulls would flounder last season, guys, but they were still one of the tougher teams in all of the East, in part because the culture of toughness and next man up has been instilled in that group from its coaching staff, starting with Tom Thibodeau. I don't think this takes away anything from how great Rose is, but I think it certainly speaks to how bought in and committed to the team that every man on that roster is.
And J.R. Smith with the slam.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play.
Well, thank you to the Chicago Bulls team. You got to give a lot of credit to the culture of defense and effort that Coach Tom Thibodeau has created there, Steve.
Well, they weathered Rose's absence remarkably well. Advancing in the playoffs, giving Miami all it could handle. And you wonder, with the healthy Rose now and all these other players having developed, is Chicago a championship caliber team? I think they are.
I agree. Stoudemire, the pass to Felton. And he overshot that one, missing.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Dang, guarded by Stoudemire. Dang kicks to Petrus. It is now to Tinsley. Boozer a screen on Smith. For three, Petrus. Tinsley pass to Gibson. Feeds to Boozer. Another shot. It's rebounded by New York. Here's Felton. 14 points for him. Back to Stoudemire. Pass to Felton. He kicks it to Stoudemire. Smith outside. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Petrus. And here they come. No one. The Knicks go the other way with it. Smith with it. Now guarded by Petrus. Shumpert against Dang. Smith outside. Second shot opportunity. No good from Bargnani.
And you got to like the defense inside, really protecting the rim.
Challenging shots and making his presence felt around the rim. That's exactly what he can give you.
Tinsley dishes to Dang. Bulls moving the ball around. Tinsley gets a screen from Boozer. That's in there. Tinsley with the assist. Tinsley's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, they're not shooting as many from outside here in the second quarter.
Well, they were shooting well early on. I like their spacing and their offensive flow. I think they need to get back to that.
Back to Felton. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Stoudemire. Good. And the Knicks lead by 6.
Good look. He'll make that one most of the time.
Now Tinsley. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Passes it to Petrus. Takes a 3, and that one's good.
A little confusion defensively.
Yeah, you know what? He sent the D a little message with that 3.
New York leading by 3. Outside, Felton. He dishes it to Stoudemire from 12 feet out. That's good.
He should thank the defense for those 2 points, really. Nobody paid him any mind there.
Now Tinsley. Gibson with the screen on Felton. And Petrus kicks to Boozer. 1 second left. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game. And that one misses. Bulls making a switch here. Good on the second free throw. And the first half ends in a close one. Knicks lead by 4. Vote
now, presented by Sprint.
And now get ready for the halftime report. We're happy to be part of your... For the Raptors, they'll be up against the Pistons.
The Sprint halftime report, presented by Sprint.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters.
Some really terrific numbers for Felton. He's got 14 points, and he has been the definition of a thief with all those steals.
I'll say, I mean, defensively, he's fought his way through this game beautifully. They haven't gotten away with any loose passes, any sloppy ball handling when he's in the vicinity.
So for Chicago right now, up front, Boozer and Noah. D. Rose and Jimmy Butler at the back. And it's Dang in at the 3 slot. Butler against Felton. 6 to shoot. 11 feet away. The shot is off. Some solid defense from Butler. Bulls trail by 4. Back to Rose. Noah in the post. Started by Stoudemire. Left side Rose. Outside Butler. Back to Rose. Goes back up. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That one is on Stoudemire.
Guys, Derrick Rose is a native son of Chicago, and he grew up in the dangerous Inglewood neighborhood, the youngest of 4 brothers. But from very early on, this talent for the game was apparent. And those older brothers of his, they shielded him and protected him like an ember of hope for the entire family. And he certainly has allowed his light to shine brightly.
Butler kicks to Rose. It's taken away by Smith. It's Carmelo Anthony on the way. Defended by Butler. It's stolen by Dang. Rose goes in. He's made all 5 of his attempts at the line so far.
You know, in their last game, guys, he was dialed in at the line.
Yeah, no question. I mean, it may have been the strongest part of his game that night.
And he's good on the second. The Knicks with the lead. The feed now to Stoudemire. Back to Felton. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Stoudemire, the pass to Carmelo. He's covered by Dang. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it go from the wing. That is good. 10 points for Carmelo Anthony. And Clark, back to Rose, the city of Chicago, as you expected, has embraced it. You know, it's interesting, Steve, to be a high pick, but drafted by your hometown team. The pressure is pretty interesting.
I love at the United Center when they introduce him, they just say, from Chicago. Derrick Rose. But, you know, with all the attention he gets, he's a very private and reserved person. Has a lot of respect amongst his teammates because he just handles himself with such class.
Felton against Butler. Outside, Felton. Noah with the block. Fast break. Here comes Chicago for the lead. Rose. Good. Rose has got 8 here in the quarter.
Seems like they're on their heels every time defensively because the ball continues to go into the post.
Well, if they don't pick up the aggression, things are only going to get worse.
Smith with it, and Rose picks him up defensively.
Come get it, come get it.
Outside Anthony. There's the 3. Again, the miss by Anthony.
It has not been an ideal start to the second half. They've missed 3 of their first 4.
Rose kicks to Butler. He feeds it to Noah. Back to Butler. Bulls moving the ball around. Throws off the pick from Boozer. Rose dishes to Dang. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Easy look there, but, you know, he misses those once in a while.
Anthony with the bucket.
Brought back the finger roll. That's a nice finesse move to pull off with the defense all over him.
Kicks to Butler. Back to Rose. Dishes to Dang. It's rebounded by New York. Stoudemire's got his 6th rebound on the night. And Anthony gets it to go.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Rose against Felton. Rose goes in, and the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. Andre Bargnani picks one up.
Looking at the game Rose has been having, 19 points and a total of 7 points for him from the line.
He's worked hard to get those numbers, Clark, and 7 free throws, and that's important. It's easy points, and it allows your defense to get set up. Up and keep the opponent out of transition.
He's having a great game at the free throw line, Kevin. His hot streak continues.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
He did not look too happy about some of the things he saw on the court. So I would expect some changes here.
I think it's the right move, quite honestly. I mean, they just didn't look sharp or at their best out there. So take the time out and give yourself a chance to regroup.
Here's Bargnani. Here's Stoudemire. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup. And while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So we've got a couple of free throws coming up. And both free throws good for Stoudemire.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
Outside Rose. Stoudemire grabs the board. Stoudemire's got 8 rebounds in this game. Bargnani passes to Smith. Count that one. Smith's got 14 points.
Defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he first to the hoop.
Rose kicks to Dang. Back to Rose.
And that fourth foul might force him to scale back the aggression defensively a little bit. He does not want to pick up number 5.
He's simply a machine at the offensive end. I wonder how far behind they'd be if he wasn't having this kind of quarter.
The Knicks have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Felton kicks to Smith. It's Carmelo Anthony on the way. No luck. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Rose kicks to Butler. Back to Rose. Boozer with the screen for Rose. There's the pass to Butler. Now the dish to Rose. A second chance effort. Rejected by Felton. Noah kicks to Rose. Clock at 2. They shoot again. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Rose has got 26. And Steve, this game has a lot of character here in the third period.
Yeah, you know what, guys? I love seeing this type of action. A competitive, compelling matchup. A lot of lead changes here so far.
Yeah, 6 in total, Clark. So this has been a great game. Both teams playing hard and really competing out there.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
Ozzy Muhammad's checked in for Noah. Rose against Felton. Fires it up. And the Bulls get it back. Muhammad dishes to Rose. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. Let's take a minute to look at the NBA's three-point shooters in the point guard position here in the second half of the season. Derrick Rose, number 1. Raymond Felton, 3rd. Here is Felton. He's got 14. He passes to Carmelo. And that comes off the assist by Raymond Felton. 17 points for Carmelo Anthony.
He's a natural scorer. It's that simple. Supreme confidence offensively. Can beat you from the three-point line. He can get you going to the hole. Offensive putbacks. Beautiful mid-range game as well.
And he's not a standstill shooter only. I mean, he's a terrific ball handler. He's able to create space, has deceptive strength. And you talk about degree of difficulty shots, he can make those in spades. I mean, he can stop on a dime and knock it down, and he's got the full arsenal offensively.
New York's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime.
You know, guys, Carmelo Anthony last year played pretty much full time at the power forward position, and the results were excellent. I mean, he's got the strength to play inside, and when you look at what he does offensively, it creates a lot of matchup advantages for him and his team.
Chicago with the ball, trailing by 4. Felton against Rose. And it's blocked by Felton. And now the Knicks on the break. Smith's running. Can't hit. Chicago's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. There's the bucket. Good. Gibson's got 6 points. And you look at Carmelo. Do you think, Steve, maybe the success that LeBron had going inside and playing the four had any influence on Melo playing inside?
I think there's no doubt, Kevin. The league has gone smaller in a lot of ways. A lot of former 3-men are now becoming 4s. The only way to do that, though, is if you have the strength to deal with bigger players, and Melo certainly has that strength.
Here's Muhammad, the turnaround jumper. Count it. Muhammad's got his first points of the game.
Got him with the turnaround there. That was as sweet as honey.
Outside, Felton. Back to Smith. Shot clock at 6. Stoudemire. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Well, that's important because this game, I think, is going to be decided by who controls the paint in crunch time.
Chicago making a switch here. Heinrich's checked in. It's stolen by Anthony. And here comes Smith, leading the fast break. Feeds to Green. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by Butler. Butler's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
That's some more rugged play from them inside. They have a decent edge in rebounds thus far.
And that hard work on the boards needs to continue. That could be what swings this game eventually.
It's stolen by Heinrich. And Butler, here we go, takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
Yeah, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Smith the pass to Green. New York moving the ball around. Here's Stoudemire, and Gibson sends it back. Heinrich against Green. Butler kicks to Heinrich. Dang, a screen on Green. Heinrich with it. Now Anthony defending. Butler dishes to Rose. Clock at 4. For the lead, Gibson banked in off the glass. Gibson's got 4 points in the quarter.
A good job of spotting his teammate near the basket and zipping the pass right in there.
Butler against Felton. 1:35 left to play here in the third. Green inside the three-point line, and the Knicks miss again. Chicago leading. Left side Rose. Heinrich inside the three-point line. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Heinrich's got 8.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They are piling up the assists.
Felton against Butler. Felton kicks to Green. Back to Felton. Fires from deep. Here's Stoudemire. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Gibson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. He kicks it to Heinrich. It's taken away by Smith. Outside Anthony. Pass to Felton. 29 seconds left in the third. Pass to Smith. Trying to get back on track. And it's good. Smith's got 7 points here in this quarter. Chicago has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Outside Rose. Clock at 6. Left side Rose. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. He's been stellar at the strike, going 10 for 11. And he makes the first. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. And Rose drops them both. 3 quarters of play in a close game here.
playoff push is on.
Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The fourth quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Man, they keep piling up the assists, guys. Great ball movement.
You know, they've also been very good from the free throw line. I mean, that's been a very important part of what they've done today.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. And New York, looking at who they've got. Shumpert and Anthony are at the forward slots. Hardaway is out there with Udrich, and it's Bargnani in at the pivot spot manning the middle. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
The Bulls making a switch here. Gibson's checked in.
100% free throw shooting this half, guys.
Efficiency is so crucial when you're trying to overcome a deficit, Steve.
Three-pointer, Petrus. Bargnani grabs the board. Knicks trail by 4. And Shumpert slams it in.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yeah, you got that right, Kevin. He's such a reliable finisher.
Noah, defended by Bargnani. For 3, Dunleavy. But they recover it. Noah, the pass to Dunleavy. For 3, Petrus. And Shumpert pulls it down.
Been a poor shooting performance for him today, but luckily for them, a lot of his teammates have come through.
Here's Udrich. Udrich off a pitch from Bargnani. And Udrich kicks to Anthony. To tie it up. It's good. This time the assist from Udrich. 19 points for Carmelo Anthony.
Well, they were sleeping on defense. The defense really didn't do its job. I mean, a little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint. That's costly.
Well, and at this stage of such a tight game, I think this is when tired legs start to show. And the defense can become vulnerable in the low block.
Hardaway with the steal. And Udrich kicks to Anthony. Makes the lead pass. Here's Hardaway. And a foul thrown on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Chicago making some changes. Jimmy Butler comes in for Michael Petrus. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Deshaun Stevenson.
And if they continue to shoot well from the free throw line like they are, I mean, their lead is going to be pretty steady here.
That's not an overstatement. They've literally not missed a single foul shot this half.
Rose off a bit from Gibson. And it's Rose penetrating. It counts. And the foul. Belton. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Carmelo Anthony is checked in for the Knicks. Hardaway against Rose. Hardaway, no good.
Now, he thought he could knock that one down, but the defense was really all over him.
Rose kicks to Dunleavy. Pass to Butler. Gibson setting the pick for Butler. He dishes it to Rose. 6 to shoot. Right at the free throw line. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Now, Mike Dunleavy, the former number 3 overall pick back in 2002, you know, he hasn't been a star, but boy, has he been steady and productive in a very long and solid NBA career.
Luol Deng is checked in for the Bulls. Outside Hardaway. Back to Stoudemire. Looking on Noah. Lets it fly. Noah with the block. Rose kicks to Deng. Back to Rose. Fires the 3. And that one's good. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. And Dunleavy, very skilled at 6'9".
Yeah, he put up some pretty good numbers in Indiana for a while. He can pass, shoot, handle the ball. Son of a coach, of course, Mike Dunleavy Sr. And you can see where Dunleavy Jr. gets his understanding of the game.
Stoudemire goes in. The feed to Bargnani. Shot to stop the run. And Gibson with the block. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. The Bulls leading by 5. Here's Rose. Rejected by Bargnani. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Anthony. Nice D from Dang.
Some rugged defense there against one of the stronger finishers in the game.
He feeds it to Rose. Kicks to Dang. Fires for three. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got assist number 8 here in this one already. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hey guys, well Mike Woodson had some advice for the team over that last break. He told us, guys, I know we can do this, fellas. Let's maximize every possession and get after it and just watch. Things will go our way. Kevin?
Hardaway dishes to Bargnani. Lets it go from 11. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
They're losing their composure a little bit here on the bad end of a run.
Yeah, they are, and they need to come up with a rally-wrecking play here to stop this run.
Hardaway with the steal. And now the Knicks on the break. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. Carlos Boozer's checked in for Chicago. Butler against Anthony. Shot to stop the drought. Uses the glass to drop it in. Anthony's got 21. The Bulls leading by 6. Left side Rose. Back to Noah. Outside Rose. Outside Boozer. 5 to shoot. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Shot's good. And the Bulls lead by 8. The Knicks have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Hardaway against Butler. Here's Stoudemire. And that one is stuffed right through. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
But there was some style there, Kev. It was a pretty sweet one-handed flush.
Butler kicks to Boozer, and they immediately answer back with a dunk at the other end. Well, Clark, a clear lane to the basket and the emphatic jam.
And that is outstanding attacking basketball.
Well, he had no choice but to take that one to the bucket.
Hardaway kicks to Stoudemire. Outside Anthony. 6 on the shot clock. Dishes it to Bargnani. From past the arc. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Solid job by them on the glass here tonight. +8 in rebound.
Well, you have to rebound to win, and that's exactly what's happening right now.
Rose passes to Butler. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. 4-on-3 break. And Bargnani throws it down.
Yeah, he put himself in great position to finish that break off, guys.
Yep, right to the rack.
The Bulls leading by 6. Outside Rose. Outside Dang. Dang off the pick from Boozer. Dang with it. Now Stoudemire defending. Shot clock at 3. Here's Rose. Butler dishes to Boozer. Rose tries again. Another one falls for Chicago.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Hardaway against Butler. Hardaway, no good. Here's Chicago. They're on a 16-6 run. Shumpert against Rose. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from Anthony. And Shumpert kicks to Anthony. Butler with the block, and they'll keep possession. And here's the fast break. Rose leading the way. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
You know, guys, when Noah came out of Florida, most people viewed him as just an energy guy or a role player, but I tell you what, I always saw him as a highly skilled player. He could pass it, he could put it on the floor, was smart defensively. He's shown that he can anchor a defense, and he contributes double-doubles on a nightly basis.
J.R. Smith's checked in for the Knicks.
That's just a case of 2 teammates working perfectly together. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Rose goes in. Great D that time from Hardaway. You know, for Noah Clark, as you were talking, not just an energy guy, but Steve, he's a good ball handler. And he's a really good passer for one thing. You know, atop the circle, he's got a great view of the floor, and he really can find the guy.
Yeah, well, it's so important these days to be able to make plays off of screen and rolls for a big guy to be able to catch at the foul line off that drop pass and then either score or find another shooter on the perimeter. Noah as good as anybody at that.
Really an extraordinary game for Smith. He's got 21 points and 4 steals. You know, as tremendous as his stats are, what I've liked most is just the effort he's put into this game.
Yeah, it's really been something, Clark. The energy that he's brought. He's worked his tail off at the offensive end and first guy back defensively as well.
Chicago calls timeout.
It's like he saw some things out there that needed adjusting and wants to talk it over a little bit with his club.
I don't think you can ever go wrong burning a timeout if you see something you don't like and you need to talk about it.
Quincy Miller's checked in for Hardaway. Rose against Miller. Noah with a screen on Miller. Rose goes in. A timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way.
He's doing it all for them right now on the offensive side. No matter what the defense has done, they haven't been able to find an answer to stop him, and he's had an answer for every defense he's seen.
Miller kicks to Stoudemire. Smith outside. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Smith's got 24.
He is feeling a terrific percentage from the field.
And New York making a change here. Udrich is checked back in. Chicago leading by 6. Rose attacking, and the rejection by Stoudemire. Now Udrich. Into Stoudemire. It's good. This time the assist from Udrich. And that's 12 points for Amari Stoudemire.
You know, they've been so effective when they've been able to get the ball inside.
Some real shortcomings from this defense. I mean, they've given up 5 straight looks in the paint.
Rose on the post. He's guarded by Udrich. And bested by Rose. Rose has got 42 in the game.
Now there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
And Udrich kicks to Smith. There's the dish to Carmelo. Smith sets the pick for Anthony. Chicago grabs the miss. Noah's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Butler on the way. Back to Rose. Butler on the way. And there's the pass to Noah. 4 on the shot clock. Rose, no good. Here's Boozer, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Some big-time power on that putback.
You got to admire the perseverance, don't you? He worked for that one so hard.
Went after.
Yeah, that's what offensive rebounding is all about, Kevin. Anticipation and grinding for those second chances.
Hope they get it back.
Nice hustle to get them a second look.
Stoudemire, here we go. And he banks in the layup.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
Outside Rose. Into Noah. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. And the Bulls lead by 8.
Well, that just adds to what's probably an already insurmountable lead. I think they'll be walking out of here with a pretty easy victory.
Steve, I think that's a given.
Deep two from Anthony. Rebounded by Rose. Chicago's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times.